right? And let me go to the server. So we have different ways to copy the management studio. Okay, one simple way is download it in your local laptop and you can copy paste it. It will work, no issues at all, if you connect it to the server remotely. Second way is directly you can download in the Windows server itself, so, but make sure you are getting a internet in your Windows server. Third way is just use this link, SSMS ISO link. Okay, use this link, copy paste in the browser. You will get a, okay, that software, and download it. Download the software, you can see like this. Okay, click on download, and once you download, if you don't see like this, you can see this is also download button. Click on this download button, and then once you clicked on this download button, go to the Oracle VirtualBox Manager, go to the storage, and then settings. I mean, go to the settings and then storage. Then instead of SQL Server 2017, just attach SSMS ISOMS. That's it, guys. These are the three ways. Okay, so once you just attached it, once you are downloaded it, what you can do, okay, I just downloaded, right? Open the folder. There you can see the software, your SQL Server Management Studio software, and then right click, you can click on install. I mean, like, you can open with a run as administrator. Once you just run as administrator, then you can click on install button, guys. The Management Studio will be installed. Okay, so why it is taking this much time? Okay, so this is my Management Studio. Let me go to downloads. Taking a lot of time. Let me check, guys, why my server is too slow. If you want to increase the RAM at any time, you can increase, guys, but the thing is you have to stop the machine and you have to increase the RAM. Okay, then only you can increase the RAM. Let me check more details which is causing the issue. It's fine, a lot of fine. That's okay. Okay, so you can see, guys, in the downloads, you can see Management Studio. Right click, run as administrator. That's it. And of course, you will get yes or no pop-up. Click yes. My God, taking a lot of time. I have to restart this machine better. Okay, so let me restart this machine, guys. It is taking a lot of time. Restart the server. Okay, just click on run as administrator. It will open, guys. Okay, let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes. It will usually Management Studio, installing Management Studio will take time, guys. Okay, so it is very slow. And guys, once your work is completed, okay, so yesterday I forgot to tell this option. Once your work is completed, you have to shut down the server, guys. Click on this Windows button. You can see the power button, right? Just click on this power button, and once your work is completed, once your practice is done, shut down it properly. Okay, shut down it. Just click on this power button, go for shutdown. Okay, so don't close this button, guys. Some people, what they are trying to do, they are trying to close this option. So once they are trying to close this option, they are getting these options. Of course, this is also fine, but this is not a proper way of shutting down the machine. Okay, sometimes machine will be saved, sometimes machine will be corrupted. Okay, so don't choose any of these things, guys. Simply what you can do is you have to shut down the machine. Okay, click on the particular what we can say Windows button. You will get a power button. Click on this power button and click on shutdown, guys. If you want to restart, you can restart it. You can see if you click on the power button, you can see three options. One is disconnect, shutdown, and restart. Okay, so you have to, if you want to restart it, you can simply click on restart, guys. So the server will be restarted. Okay, this is how you have to deal. Okay, let me do one thing. It's taking too long. What I can do, let me restart this machine, guys. Might be because of my internet issue. Yes, it is taking time. Restart anyway. And again, guys, never ever shut down the server in the organization. Again and again, I'm saying never shut down the server. You won't get any opportunities to shut down the server. Okay, opportunities in the sense there is no need to shut down the server first of all. Okay, so might be in some situations like when you install the SQL server or trying to install the SQL server, or when you are trying to patch the SQL server. Okay, so in some situations you might restart the server, Windows server, but you will never get a chance to shut down the Windows server, guys. Don't shut down the Windows server. Make a note, highlight it in your notes. Never ever shut down the Windows server, guys, in the organization. If you shut down the Windows server, that is your last day in the organization. Okay. So very strict. If you shut down the Windows server, simply the application will be down. Imagine Amazon won't work. Imagine WhatsApp won't work. Imagine Facebook won't work if anyone shut down the Facebook production servers. Okay, it won't work. People can't access that application. So it's very important, never ever shut down the Windows server. Okay, if there is a chance during maintenance windows and all, during maintenance tasks, in that case you have to restart the server, but you will never shut down the server. Okay. Okay, the server is back now. Let me check the IP address of this machine. Mostly the same IP address will be there. And one more thing I want to discuss, guys. So during the practice, if you change the internet connection, guys, your virtual machine and your laptop both are connected using your internet, guys. Both are connected using your internet. Okay. So internet should be there, guys. If you want to work with RDP, again, I'm saying people without connecting to RDP, they will install and they will, okay, practice. Why? Because if you are in home, generally, if you don't have Wi-Fi network, we don't usually use, okay, internet and all. So if there is no internet, guys, you cannot use RDP. RDP will work, but the thing is you cannot connect to the server. Why? Because you are able to connect to the Windows server from your local laptop using internet only. If there is no internet, if your laptop is not connected to the internet, RDP won't work. First thing. Second important thing, okay, during the practice, okay, you just changed the internet, guys. During the practice, you just changed the internet. Okay, so your Wi-Fi is too slow, then you just changed it to mobile hotspot, or your mobile hotspot too slow, then you just changed it to Wi-Fi. Then your RDP connection will be disconnected. Okay, so next time you can't connect to the server remotely. What you have to do, restart your Windows server, not in the organization, only for practice I'm saying. Restart your Windows server, guys, then it will detect the new internet, and then you are able to connect to the server remotely again. Okay, so if you change the internet, guys, your RDP will be disconnected. Again, I am saying if you change the internet, if you don't have internet, if your laptop is not connected to the internet, or if you change the internet, okay, your RDP connection will be disconnected, guys. So make sure, okay, proper settings are there. Right, I just restarted it, right? Let me check the IP address again. Whenever you change the IP address, every time just check the IP address, guys. Sometimes IP address will be changed. If you are connecting to the same internet regularly, same IP address will be there, guys. Okay, I can see 1.5. Why? Because I'm connected to the same internet. So I'm sure it is 1.5, but before connecting, it's better to check what is the IP address. So let me go to the remote desktop. Let me give the 1.5. It was already there. And again, let me connect to the server remotely. These are the small things people will do mistakes, and again you will send a screenshot to me, and again you are trying to call me. If I might busy with other things, okay, you are going to stop your practice and all. That's why I'm discussing all these things, guys. Okay, chalo, let's hope for the best this time. Okay, let's see whether the server is improved performance. Let me open the downloads in the machine. It was downloaded, right? SSMS is downloaded. So let me open the downloads. Okay, so right click, run as administrator. Any questions, guys? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so in the meantime, what we can do, let it open, guys. It will take time. In the meantime, I have Management Studio in my local laptop. I'll open Management Studio in the local laptop. We'll practice the things in that Management Studio. Once it was installed successfully, then we can go back to the server again. Okay, so open Windows button. Just type Management Studio. You can type SSMS also, guys. Okay, SSMS also. Okay, so you can see. So how we are having different versions in the SQL Server for Management Studio, also different versions are there, guys. Okay, so the one which is using now, that is 18.11. The one which is using which is opening now in my local laptop, that is Windows SSMS 16, just 16, guys. But the one which I just downloaded in the Windows Server, that is 18.11. Again, no need to remember SSMS versions, guys. It's not mandatory to remember SSMS version. You can see the release version is 18.11. The new latest one is 18.11, but no need to remember. Once you open the SSMS with run as admin mode, you will get this window, guys. You have to simply click on install button. Sometimes here, in place of install button, you can see restart button. You don't see install button. Means it is asking to restart the Windows Server before installing SSMS. If you see restart button, restart the Windows Server first, then install the SSMS, guys. Okay, just click on install button.
So restart button comes after installation.
No. Install button, how it comes after installation. If you open run as administrator, once you downloaded the file, we just
Restart,
opened, right?
restart,
This
restart button
restart button. Yes, correct. Restart button will come after SQL Server
after
installation. After SQL Server
installation.
installation. Okay. So
After SSMS also.
after SSMS, why again you will open this file? Tell me. After SSMS
No,
installation.
this page contains restart button also. Just
See,
yesterday I
wait.
saw.
Let me explain. So if you are doing practice, while doing practice, what you are going to do, you will install .NET Framework, then you will install SQL Server. So after SQL Server installation, we have to restart the Windows machine. As discussed yesterday, before and after installation, before and after SQL Server installation, you have to restart the Windows Server. That's what we discussed, right? If you don't restart the Windows Server, you are simply proceeding to install the Management Studio, then you can see restart button. Okay, so before installing Management Studio, you have to restart the Windows Server so that it will be installed successfully. After installing Management Studio, again, why you will open Management Studio setup file? You will open Management Studio application, but you don't open setup file, right? Okay, so after SQL Server installation and after Management Studio also you have to restart. The best practice is after SQL Server installation. Before SQL Server installation, you have to reboot the Windows Server. Okay, and after installing your Management Studio also you have to reboot the Windows Server, guys. Right. Okay. So what happened to my local management studio? Yes, I got the local management studio. This is my just local laptop management studio. So might be some things will be different. Small icons will be different. In the latest management studio, you can't see this computer kind of settings, guys. I'll show you. Okay. So let me connect to the server first, and let me explain. Okay, how to connect to the server and all. Okay, so while connecting to the server, usually sometimes you will get the errors, guys. That is because of different issues. Okay, let me tell you what error you will get. Let me show you first of all. What error you will get, let me show you. Okay, so you can see error number two, guys. Remember one thing, error numbers are very important. Some noted errors will be there. In the SQL server, we have almost up to 50,000 errors are there. Okay, so up to 50,000 errors are there. It's not like possible to remember all the error numbers and all, but some noted errors are there, some important errors are there, like error number 2. In the interview they will ask you, I'm getting error number 2 while connecting to the SQL server, do you have any idea on that? Okay, so for that the question, for that question the answer might be lot of reasons, guys. Lot of reasons you will get this error. One reason is if you give the wrong instance name. If you give wrong instance name, you will get the error number 2, guys. Okay, so if you see here, let me click OK. So while connecting, when you will get this button, guys, click on this connect button. I want to connect to one SQL server. Click on this connect button. This is connect button, guys. Just click on this connect button, you will get the connect option like this, a pop-up you will get. So always as a DBS we have to connect to database engine only. Okay, make sure database engine is selected. First thing is, make sure database engine is selected here. Okay, second thing is, I want to call, yesterday I said, right, yesterday we discussed, I want to call Suresh. Okay, I have to use Suresh name. I want to call Harminder. I have to use Harminder name or Jayesh name or Shaheen name. So to whom I want to call, I have to use their name. So I have multiple instances in this machine. So to which instance I want to connect, I have to give the instance name here. Server name or instance name both are same. SQL server name or SQL instance name both are same. So I have to give the correct instance name here. If I gave the wrong instance name, of course I can't connect. Right, right. So I have to give the correct instance name here. So make sure you are giving proper instance name. And I said, right, yesterday while installing SQL server, we have two types of authentication, SQL authentication and Windows authentication. Okay, so as of now, go with the Windows authentication. In the security concept you will get an idea why DBS will go with Windows authentication. As a DBS we always use Windows authentication, guys. Okay, as a DBS we always use Windows authentication. Who will use SQL authentication, how they are going to use, I'll explain with the neat diagrams in the security concept. So don't change anything, make sure it is a Windows authentication and then just click connect. Of course you will get the error. So what is the reason for getting that error? One thing is, might be if you are giving wrong server name, you will get the error. Second reason is if the SQL server is not up and running. Not running. Okay, if the SQL server is not running, guys, I'm calling, imagine I'm calling Suresh. Okay, so sometimes while asking the questions, I'll ask you, hey guys, please respond, please respond, like that. In 20 people, 18 people respond, remaining 2 people or 3 people won't respond. There might be lot of reasons, might be they are not listening, or they don't know the answer, or as I said, they might sleep in the class. So if I said Suresh, if I call Suresh, if Suresh is interested, he is going to respond. If not, he won't respond. Might be he can sleep, or he just left the laptop, he just went to outside by just connecting to the meeting. Lot of reasons are there. Okay. So when he is available, then only he can respond. If he is not available, he can't respond. In the same way, when SQL server is up and running, then only I can connect to the server. If SQL server is not running, I cannot connect to the server, guys. Very clear. Okay, if SQL server is running, then only I can connect to the server. If it is not running, I cannot connect. Sir, where to check whether it is running or not running? Open services.msc in your laptop or in Windows server also same. Open run. The shortcut for opening run is Windows R. You will open the run. Then type services.msc. Simply type services.msc. You can see all the services, right? So it will open this window. Make sure you just order these services in a alphabetical order, guys. Click on name, it will be arranged in alphabetical order. Okay, done. A to Z. Click any service, simply hit yes button. It will go to the services that starts with yes. Our SQL Server service means yes, right? Here you can see SQL Server. Okay. If you see, can you guys tell me whether this SQL Server is running, guys? Is it running? How can I say whether it is running or not? If
No,
you see
sir.
the
It's
status column, if you see the status column, for some of the services it is showing as running, for some of the services it is showing as blank. If it is showing as blank means the SQL server is not running. If the SQL server is not running, as I said, you cannot connect to the SQL server. So what I have to do, I have to right click, I can click on start or select the service, click on start button. You might ask, sir, so many SQL servers are there, which service I have to start? Okay, guys, remember one thing. SQL Server, directly one word will be there. SQL Server in the brackets, instance name will be there, guys. SQL Server in the brackets, instance name will be there. Okay. For other services, you can see SQL full text, SQL Server agent, SQL browser, CIP service. Different services are there. No, I don't want all those things. I want to start this service. This is the main database engine service, guys. If you start this database engine, automatically SQL Server will be started. You can ask, sir, one more SQL Server is there? That is one more instance database engine service. Got it, guys? This is one instance. This is one SQL Server. This is another SQL Server. I want to start that. This is your default instance, guys. If you see MS SQL Server in the brackets, that is your default instance. If you see any name in the brackets, that is your named instance. This is how you have to identify the differences between a default instance and a named instance.
named.
Guys, are we clear? Any confusion?
Yes, sir.
Anything that we cannot clear, guys? Please let me know. Okay. So if SQL Server is not running, make sure you start the SQL Server, then try to connect to the SQL Server, guys. Right click, you can start it. Just click on start button. In the meantime, let me check what is the status. It is still installing. Okay, no problem. Let it install. It will take a lot of time as I gave 2 GB RAM. If you gave 3 GB, 4 GB, it will install quickly. Okay, your management studio. So until then, I'm taking help of my local management studio. Okay, in my local laptop also, I have one management studio. I have SQL Server, so I'm using that local management studio. Okay, now the SQL Server is started, guys. You can see now the status is showing running. Now go to the management studio. Now try to connect. Click on connect button. Now you are able to connect to the SQL Server. Okay, so let me show you once it was connected how it will be. I'll show you. Just now it was started, right? So that's why it is taking time to connect. Usually it will connect it quickly, guys. Very quickly it will be connected. Okay, so once it was connected, you can see an entry here, guys, in the Object Explorer. My whole laptop is very slow, guys. Don't know what is the issue. Let me open Task Manager in the laptop. Let me kill any unwanted sessions, guys. Guys, those who joined today, again, I'm giving suggestion. So if you have some idea, that's fine. You can understand the things. If you don't have an idea, nothing to worry. As discussed, watch the playlist, batch 43 playlist until you are comfortable. Until then, just attend the classes. If you have any questions, ask me, no problem. I'll happy to help you guys. I'm happy to answer those questions. But again, if you join today, of course, it will be some kind of blank. If you don't understand anything, still nothing to worry. Please continue, try to concentrate it and try to parallelly. We have 2 3 days time, right? Parallelly try to complete the batch 43 playlist video in our YouTube channel. Then you can easily understand. Okay, so nothing to worry, guys. Very easy. It's very easy. Okay, so the thing is you have to spend some time to understand the old videos. I'm just killing some unused sessions, guys. Nothing to worry. Okay, so No problem. Please don't concentrate on this step. My laptop is too slow, so that's why I'm just killing any other processes are there which is not using right now. I'm just killing those sessions. That's it. Make sure if it is 100% guys, your laptop will be very slow. If it, CPU or memory or disk, if any of these metrics reaches 100%, your laptop or server will be too slow, guys, too slow. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to okay get down these 100%. So let me kill some sessions so that it will cool down and it will go back to 80%, 70% like that. Let me check any other sessions are there which is taking more disk.
Sir, this 100% mean there is no space available.
No, that is different. Okay, disk usage is different. Okay, currently it is reading and writing. Disk means read operations and write operations. So if you have more read and write operations, so usually okay, disk will become 100%. Not that the empty space in the disk, not that disk. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Lot of processor running parallelly, right? So it will try lot of reads and writes. Okay, that means the disk is too busy. So if the disk reaches 100%, so it won't get enough bandwidth to run other software. So that's why other softwares will become slow, guys. Okay, so no problem. Now we have connected, right? Yes. Once you just connected to the SQL server in the management studio, you can see the server like this. This is called Object Explorer. Object Explorer is one corner in the management studio. In the Object Explorer, you can see all the connected instances. You can see all the connected instances, guys. In the Object Explorer, you can see all the connected instances in the Object Explorer. If you connected, you can see the connected instance. Guys, if you want to disconnect, select the instance. This is your disconnect button. Simply click on disconnect or right click, you can disconnect, guys. If you right click and you can disconnect like this also. Connect and disconnect is very common, guys. If I disconnect, guys, tell me one. I'm going to answer one question, guys. Tell me the answer. So if I close the management studio, anything happen to my SQL server, guys?
No, sir.
No,
I need
No,
answers
sir,
from
it's
everyone.
running.
I need answers
No.
from everyone.
No, sir.
Everyone, try to respond, guys. If I close management studio directly, anything happen to my SQL server? Will it be down or it will be up and running?
It will be up and running.
So happily the server will be up and running, guys. Okay, no issues. Simply, guys, if you are using WhatsApp, okay, while using that's okay, you will get the messages. If you close the WhatsApp, it's not like WhatsApp is shutting down, right? Simply you are not using the WhatsApp, but still you will get the messages. Even though you are not using the WhatsApp, still you will get the messages, right, in the back end. Until WhatsApp servers are up and running, you will get the messages if someone send a message to you. So it's not like whenever you open the WhatsApp, then only you will get the message. Nothing like that, right? In the same way, whenever we have a work with the SQL server, we'll connect. Once our work is completed, we'll disconnect from the server. That's it, guys. You can close the management studio. Nothing happened, guys. So don't think if I close the management studio, will something happen to my SQL server? Nothing will happen. If your work is there, you will connect to the instance. You will do your work. Once your work is completed, you will disconnect from the instance or you will close the SSMS, guys. No issues at all. Happily, you can close the management studio. Again, you want to connect, just click on the connect button and again give the instance name and again click connect button, guys. So this is how we are going to connect to the instance. Okay, guys, once you connected to the instance, you can see lot of objects. In the SQL server, we'll call everything as object, guys. Everything is object. Databases, security, server objects, replication, polybase, always on, management studio, integration services catalog, SQL server agent. So different objects are there, guys. We'll came to know all the corners. Will touch it, guys. Some features we don't use like polybase feature and all. We don't use this polybase feature and all, so we don't discuss this polybase. Okay, some features we don't use it, so we don't discuss those things. But all the features we are going to discuss throughout our course, guys. Complete course. So once your course is completed, means at the end of the course, you can came to know which object will do what kind of things. Okay guys, so as of now you can see all are objects only, and this is your agent guys. Agent is very important. It will help you for the automation guys. Your SQL server agent will help you for the automation. Automation means automating the things. You want to take the backup at night 12 o'clock, who will connect to the server at night 12 o'clock and who will take the backup? If you simply create one job, that job will run at night 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock and it will take the backup. Automation, I want to take backup of all the databases. 100 databases are there. Who will take the backup of 100 databases every day? It's very difficult, right? So I'll create a job using SQL server agent. That job will run and it is going to take the backup of all the databases. So agent is responsible for the automation guys. We can automate the things by using the SQL server agent. Of course agent also should be up and running. Guys, can you tell me currently agent is running or not running?
Not running.
Not running. If it is running, you can see a green play button like this guys. Green play button. Okay. If you see red button means it is not running. You can right click and you can start the agent. It will be up and running guys. You will get yes or no. Just click yes. Then you will get a notification again. Click yes, then your agent will start guys. Okay, this is one way of starting the agent. Or else you can go to services.msc. There also you can see agent for MS SQL server. Okay, where is the agent? This is the agent. Right click, you can start it. Already started. If you refresh it, you can came to know. Just refresh it. Already started. That's why it is not showing. Okay, so you can see here it is already up and running. So either you can start from services.msc or you can start from management studio guys. Now you can see here again, you can see a play button. Okay, if you see play button, that is up and running. If you see a stop button or red button, that is not running guys. Okay, so let me check the status of SQL Server management studio installation. Okay, it is still taking, no problem. Let it be. It was too slow today, right? So this is your management studio guys. Again we'll discuss about the management studio, no issues. Chalo, when you install the SQL server, what will happen in the Windows machine guys? When you install the SQL server, what will happen in the Windows machine? How many services will be created? How to check? Okay, so once you install the SQL server in your Windows server, okay, there are multiple services created in the Windows machine guys. How to check the services guys? Can anyone tell me? Under services.msc. So open run, let it install, no issues. Just Windows R, you will get this button run. Type services.msc. Services.msc. When you open the services.msc, there you can see your SQL Server services, guys. Okay, SQL Server services. Not only SQL Server services, lot of services you can see. SQL Server services also part of those services, guys. Let it open. Okay, so this is how you can see. Sir, why DBAs are required in organization when we have already so many automation applications and technology? Okay, very good, Murli. So you cannot automate 100%. The first answer for this question is you cannot automate 100%. First thing, okay, you cannot automate 100%. And automation will work when everything is in perfect condition. What else if the job is failed, guys? Yes, job can be failed, okay, because of space issue or because of permission issue or because of different issues. Job can be failed. So again, who will take care of it? If there are no DBS, who will take care of it? Do you think all jobs are successful 100%? No, right? In 100 jobs, 10, 20 jobs will be failed. Who will take care of those failed jobs? And again, one more thing, you cannot automate the things. Some customer comes to you, hey, can you please install SQL Server? Okay, for that, can you achieve this requirement using job? If anyone asked, okay, If anyone asked, hey, can you please install SQL Server using like I want SQL Server 2017 or 19. So can you achieve it using automation? You have to know a lot of things to install SQL Server, right? You should know what version, what edition, okay, and whether it is a default or named instance, what service accounts we have to give. So lot of things you have to know. So do you think automation will work in this case? No, right? So you cannot achieve all the things with the automation. So DBA should be there. So don't think, okay, without DBS you can achieve everything, right? So if you go for like Tesla car, Tesla automated the things. So only thing is why it was automated? No need your interface, no need to interfere. Okay, automatically if you sit in the car, automatically the car will goes. But that doesn't mean car can go by its own, right? So there are some situations where you have to control the car. Agree? So automation won't work 100% at this stage. At this stage, it won't work 100%. Might be in the future. There might be things can be changed in the future, but at this stage, human intervention is needed. So in some situation, your intervention is needed. So that's why, okay, you people, I mean, like organization will go for DBS. Guys, when you open services.msc, you can see all the services. Okay. So again, if you don't see the services in alphabetical order, click on the name once. Sir, if there is planned restart of Windows Server, who takes responsibility to ensure SQL services? That is a different question, Sidindra. Usually, DBS has to take the responsibility when any Windows team restarted the Windows machine which contains SQL Server in that, they have to inform to database team, hey, database team, we are planning to restart the Windows Server, so please take care of the things. So once they just send an email to us, once server is restarted, then who is there in the shift, which DBA is there in the shift, that DBA has to connect to the server and he has to check whether things are good or not, looking good or not. Okay, please reconnect guys, it is showing less than 1 minute. Please reconnect.